If you're a creator, you may well have a passion fruit page to help you sell sponsorships, but there's a big difference between an effective passion fruit page that's going to keep you booked and busy and the basic implementation. So today I'm going to point out some of the things that Christopher Nguyen has done to increase the number of inquiries he gets. So take a look at this video and use it as a guide to enhance and test changes to your passion fruit page. Good luck. So the first thing I wanted to point out is just the level of clarity and brevity. So Christopher has made it really clear, this is who I am and this is what I do. And this is a great start. Next up, he's used the bundles feature to bundle a series of offerings together. So there's a couple of reasons this is great. One, it means more money for you. Two, I think this type of bundle is actually more effective for the person who's buying the sponsorship, because we want to build sort of meaningful relationships with them, not just do one-off campaigns. And three, using the discount, we're going to drive some engagement from the potential sponsor. They're going to see it as a bargain and more likely to inquire. So what I might do here is just detail the fact that bundles are more effective in terms of the cost per acquisition or the cost per view that they deliver. So that's something that I would consider adding, but this is a great way to kind of engage people immediately. And then we're going straight into social proof, and this is a series of logos from people who previously advertised. So the visitor is thinking, okay, I'm in good company. Other great organizations or startups, businesses have advertised with Christopher. There's a level of trust that this inspires. And then we start down, then we move into the various platforms. And to jump ahead, what Christopher's done really well is break down the three key offerings he has. So that's the talking offer, which is speaking at events. There's the newsletter offer, and there's the LinkedIn offer. And again, we've got lots of brevity. So what does Christopher share? And this element or this copy highlights that there's some strong growth he's seeing. And I think growth shows momentum, and momentum is what other businesses want to be part of. And we're going to see the number of followers, the countries. These are standard passion fruit fields, but it's important to keep them rich and up to date because it helps people visiting to qualify. And then we've got a series of offers, including discounted offers when bundling again. So one sponsored post, two sponsored posts. As well as that, and this is where Christopher really sort of elevates this page, we've got real examples. So for the visitor, there's two things that's happening here. One, they're going to see the number of impressions, which is awesome. And they're going to say, we want that many impressions. And two, they can see literal examples of the type of content Christopher shares. And that means that they don't have to speculate what that content might look like. It's there and it's available. So we have the same sort of structure here for the newsletter. We've got clicks, open rates. These are metrics that you're always going to measure when working with a sponsor. But we also have this bundled offer. And then this is another amazing section. So what we've got here is actually an example of a shout out in the newsletter, but also a deconstruction of how Christopher puts the creative, the ad together. So he is educating the visitor here. He's saying use urgency. He's saying I'll include transformation. I'll include social proof. I will build credibility. I will use urgency again. So we've got limited time and this offer. So this is really useful because it's demonstrating Christopher's expertise. And this is how ads work. You can't just put something in your newsletter and expect it to work. You have to be constructing it in a way that drives engagement and action. And then we've got a mention of his other services. So what some people would do here is they would list every single service, and even the ones that aren't that popular yet or are his newer channels. And this would then be fighting for attention on this page. So by consolidating the other channels into a kind of small unit, we remove a lot of the noise so that Christopher can focus on the key offerings he has. So this is also a very good tip. Don't inundate your visitor with too many choices. And then finally, we've got a cost for a speaking engagement or a workshop. Previous ones here, which is again is that form of social proof. You know, I've done this, you can trust me, these organizations trust me, and some nice pictures. And again, it's just that show, not tell. I can understand the vibe. I can understand the types of event without having to be explained it. So this was a really nice passion fruit page, and Christopher agreed for me to roast it so that I can help other people increase the performance of their passion fruit page. So if you're a creator, don't run the risk of letting your sponsor me or passion fruit page hold you back or not convince potential advertisers. This is a critical page in your marketing. Make sure it's working for you. That's it. I'm Ollie. I like to roast landing pages and I help people collect social proof with Senja. If you like what I'm sharing, I'd love it if you gave me a follow or left a comment. Cheers.